everybody, it's Karen Dahlman here, one of the directors at the Talking Board Historical Society. So you ask, why am I wearing this hat? Well, I'm getting ready to take a trip over to Salem, Massachusetts. And you know, that's the place where they once really feared witches, but now they're revered. So I'm going to be showing up there in the month of October. We've got such cool stuff going on. And I just wanted to pop on here with one of our other directors. His name is John Kozik. Many of you guys know him. Yay! And he's going to tell us a bit more what's going on in the month of October in Salem. But first I want to tell you he's also the treasurer of the TBHS. He is also a talented musician. Maybe some of you guys didn't know that. Of course, he's an avid talking board collector. Duh, we all are pretty much. And then also, the cool thing is this, you guys, I want you to see this today. He is the proud owner and curator of the brand new, you guys, Salem Witch Board Museum. John, how's it going? So great for you to join us today.
Hi, Karen. Great to hear from you. Thank you so much for having me. Yes. I'm in the museum right now up in Salem, very close to where we'll once talk about Ouijazilla going on the Salem Common, and very close to the visitor center. I'm halfway between both of those points. And so right now, I can give a little pan around. You see a little bit of the museum behind me.
Check it out, you guys. Look, he has so many boards on the wall. I mean, I like your little, you have planchettes in there too. He's got stories to tell. This has really come out nicely. You guys, it just opened, what, John, end of August, was it?
Yeah, only 3 weeks we've been open now, and it's been pretty awesome, I gotta say. It took about 7 years to find a location in Salem, and this by far is the best location for us. We're right on Essex Street, which if anyone's ever been to Salem before, that is the street that everything happens on. And yeah, pretty awesome that it finally happened.
And there's a haunted hotel across the street, right?
Yeah, the Hawthorne is allegedly haunted. I don't know the story about it, but it is. We have ghost tour that just left here now, and they go all throughout the night. There's probably 5 or 6 different ghost tour companies in Salem.
Yeah, and I understand you're also kind of working in conjunction with one of them, and you're actually located in the back of, what's the name of the shop?
The name of the shop is called Remember Salem, and it's known as the Harry Potter store. It's next to Why Not Swans, and you kind of go through the store, you see the cashier, and they're able to let you back to the museum space.
Oh, that's so wonderful. And you guys out front, he has this really cool big planchette. We've posted it before on the Facebook page, so you guys will see it again. I love that sign he has. But what's behind you, John? Tell us about this wall. This is a cool wall.
The wall behind me is just all 1940s boards. And what I love about it is just the variations between, or the themes between, astrology, soothsayers, Egyptian. And, the 1940s for me is very colorful, and I just love the history from the 40s especially.
Yeah, I recognize some of the boards back there. There's a couple that are in my collection, but they're beautiful. Yeah, look at that. The Crystal Gazer, I love it, the Swami boards. Nice. So what can people expect to learn from you when they come to your Salem Witch Board Museum?
Well, they get the history from 1890 to now. I think they see the impact that Ouija and talking boards have had on pop culture, not only in like TV, movies, music, but they also get a few stories of mystery, murder, and suicides all associated with the board as well.
Board's been around, like he said, since 1890. Actually, 1886, the Witch Board came out. We know about that. But there's so many stories throughout history. It's not just with The Exorcist, you guys. There's so much more. So John really understands this. He's been collecting boards for many, many years. So definitely, you guys, come on out and see his museum. He's put a lot into it. And he's got some rare boards there, too, and some really cool planchettes. So, John, tell them your hours when you're available there.
Well, the shop is open from 11 to 8, and we're open 7 days a week.
Can't beat that. And I think you have extended hours, too, in the month of October because of the Halloween season.
We do. I think it's 10 to 10 every day, 7 days, and it'll be crazy in October.
Oh, yeah. So, people, you can go down there right now and check this out. But listen, we got other cool events John's going to tell us about that are going on during the month of October that the TBHS is involved with. And when you come on out, I'm going to be there. John's going to be there. Several of us from the TBHS will be there. But you've got to come see this museum, number one. And then, John, tell us what else is going on in that month.
We have an exhibit at the Visitor Center the whole month of October. And that's free while they're open, I believe, 10 to 5 p.m. And there they'll learn a little bit more about Ouijazilla and just the history of talking boards, specifically its history in Salem, how it was made with Parker Brothers from 66 to 91. So it'll be a little bit more focused on Salem aspect of it. And that's, free, like I said, free to the public the whole month of October.
You guys, and this is a TBHS sponsored museum. It's called the Wandering World of Ouija. Just had it recently at Michigan Paracon. So some of you guys might have seen it there, but now it's traveling on over to Salem, and John's really, he's our boots out there. He's on the ground doing all this stuff, helping us out so much, and John's really putting that together for us as well over there. So you've got 2 really cool exhibits to see. Of course, John's museum, this exhibit, and John, tell us about the other big one that's happening on October 12th. It's Saturday. What's going on then?
That's going to be a big day because for the TBHS, we're usually used to preserving and researching the history of talking boards. But on Saturday, October 12th, we're actually going to make history. Rick Schreck has been working secretly on the world's largest Ouija board, and we are going to actually unveil it on the Salem Common, right next to the haunted Hawthorne Hotel at 1 o'clock.
So it's really close to where you are, right? Everything's really around that same area.
So it's all very close.
Oh, that's just perfect. Wonderful. So you guys, listen, there's a lot going on. We hope to see you anytime at John's museum because it's there. It's a permanent museum. But we really want you guys to come out and support us, and especially Rick. You guys, seriously, this is the world's largest Ouija board. It's larger than a brontosaurus. It weighs more than an elephant. It's huge, you guys. So we're not kidding when we say large. And by the way, John, have you seen the planchette, how big that planchette is?
Rick fits inside of that planchette in the circle of it. It is huge. I don't know if he's saying how long it is, but it's impressive.
You guys, he parks it in his garage at home like a car.
Oh, yeah.
That's how big it is.
Yeah, it's basically the size of a car.
So, John, what should people expect when they come to Salem in the month of October? Because I know it's the busy season.
Salem, it's awesome. You'll get people like Rick and his family who come here every year in October to be amongst the people that are most similar to them, as far as people that enjoy Halloween, love spookiness, and you will be with crowds and crowds of people. It's a sea of people, everyone in costume, everyone having a good time, and Salem, just in general, Salem in New England is just an awesome place to be. But specifically October and right in the month of October of being downtown in the chaos, the good chaos of this season, Okay, welcome to Salem. We're out front of the Salem Witch Board Museum. I'm going to show you around a little bit. Here's our sandwich board and the front of the shop, the Harry Potter shop. And if you walked out our front door and took a right, you would see the Hawthorne Hotel, which is right here, and the Salem Common is just next to it, where Ouijazilla is going to be on Saturday, October 12th. We'll take a little walk down the street, and just up at the end here, that street light, that's where the visitor center is, where the whole month of October you'll be able to see the Wandering World of Ouija on display there. So come on out to Salem, because this place is going to be nuts in October. Okay, hi, so we're back inside the Harry Potter store, and we're going to go walk to the Salem Witch Board Museum. Here we are, Harry Potter store, known as Remember Salem. All sorts of Harry Potter stuff. And then we have the entrance. Ooh. Let's come on in, see what's going on. Supposedly, this building is haunted.
Oh,
Here,
yeah.
a lot of people, all top to bottom. So,
John, thank you for giving us a little tour through your museum. That was nice.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it, and I'm always happy to talk about Ouija boards and talk about the history of it.
So come out, you guys. Say hello to John.
Hope I see you in October.